Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the New York Mets. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Juan Soto. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boog, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year, and that's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff, they always have great things to say about him, and they say the team really looks to him to be one of the on-field leaders day in and day out. Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, when taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Now, Jackson Holliday. Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He goes down looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
1-2.
The wind of the pitch. Stays alive. The 1-2. And that one almost got him. The pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. Soto racing over to make the catch. Orioles held in check there. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Citi Field. And on the hill in this one, Trevor Rogers. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Ward makes the grab on the run. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. It features a great veteran presence, Marcus Semien.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Smoked to the left, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Well, Bichette up to the dish. And a pitch. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Check on the runner, and he's back in safely.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
The 2-2 now. Up the middle. Throws to first. And Machetta's retired.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not enough, but at the end of the day, it's a good advantage.
Here's Juan Soto. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. Kicks and fires. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. Mets strand 1. We played an inning. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Well, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
Strike 2. And another ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
One away.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially when 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So up next, Taylor Ward. Count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Soto gets under it. 2 away.
Batting 6th, the center fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Colton Cowser. Second inning here, no score. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1-2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Fights it off, he'll see another. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. A little bit high, and it's 2-1. And that one fouled off.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Whips it across. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
Batting 6th, the third baseman.
And now it's Mark Vientos. That's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, base is empty. Got it by him for the K.
Batting 7.
And now it's Luis Robert. There's a 1-1. On the ground, Westberg zips it across, and the Mets go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. New inning getting started. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Number 35. Adley Rutschman.
The 1-2. To the right side, Polanco takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting it. The first baseman, number 6, Ryan.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty close right there.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Jeremiah Jackson, the next to hit for the Orioles, and it's fouled away. 2 out, space is empty. And down on strikes. And it's a 3 up, 3 down inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Leading off, Francisco Alvarez. The 1-1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's 1 down.
Batting 9. The second baseman, Marcus.
Here's Marcus Semien. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
On the ground to 3rd. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. There's a swing and a drive. A gigantic blast. His 28th home run of the season, and it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that walk.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 down, and next for the Mets, Ji-hwan Bae. Ground ball, left side. Tosses to first, 3rd out, and that ends the frame. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Queens, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Jordan Westburg. And another ball. Misses off the plate. And that's ball 3.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
You go ahead and count 3-1. I think as a leadoff man that's got the ability to change the game with your speed, you want to really, really lock in on your pitch in that 3-1 count. And he hit a borderline pitch there. That's just adjustments you want to see a kid make. He didn't make it in that at bat. He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with a 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And here it comes. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
And another ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Line drive, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Nice line drive to the whole side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's Pete Alonso. Just missed.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4-hole hitter up.
Man at second. Got him. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Mets 1 and the Orioles nothing. Back here at Citi Field. Now it's the DH, Bo Bichette. Line drive, makes the grab, 1 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And now it's Juan Soto. 2-1 now.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
Pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Two outs, nobody on. And the batter now, Mark Vientos. In the air, out towards right center. Cowser sizing this one up. And that's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward.
Good eye in that spot. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next one just misses. And now it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And the righty deals. Next offering misses down and away. Wouldn't chase that time.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Bounce to third. Could be extra bases. Ward around second, headed for third. Coming home. The relay. The tag, and he's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball go deep.
And next for the Orioles, Adley Rutschman. And he deals. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on.
This one in the air. Brings it in, and there's 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Stepping in, Jeremiah Jackson.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2.
could have been worse.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Luis Robert now. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Bounced out to short. Henderson tosses across to first, and they take care of Robert for the out.
Now the catcher,
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. The 2-1. That one in there across the letters. That just misses, and the count's full. Inside ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now it's Marcus Semien. Now Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. The 1-1. And that one popped to short. Henderson moving under it. Puts it away for the out.
Up next to the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. Just off the inside edge. Here comes a pitch. Center field. Cowser drifts towards it. And that is that. Mets lead 1, but they still lead it 2-1. Top of the 6th inning, and the batter now, Jordan Westburg.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Jackson Holliday digs in now. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering upstairs.
Almost 100 pitches through 5 1/3 innings. I'm thinking he's probably done in the next couple of batters.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile off. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, but get back on track. His team needs him.
Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Outside low, 2-2. Hard hit left side. And he'll be safe at first.
Well, that's a pick you want to come up with as a first baseman. That's how you win that Gold Glove. But it's never on him to take the error on a throw like that. And he'll probably tell you he should have picked his teammate up, but he gave it a good effort, just couldn't get it to stick.
So now the DH spot, Pete Alonso. 2 outs. Hit in the air, center field. Robert moves under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. 2-3-4, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 2 and the Orioles 1. Back here in Queens, bottom of the 6th. Now the left fielder, Ji-Hwan Bae.
The left fielder.
Ball and a strike.
2-1.
First sign of movement in the Orioles bullpen. Tyler Wells is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Bassett also getting ready. Line to left. And there's a hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner on the go. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Bae aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner goes again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Runner on the move again. Caught and missed. Throw to second.
Right there trying to avoid that ground ball double play. Send the runner in that situation. Hope that maybe somebody moves out of position and your hitter gets the ball in play and you get a first and third situation. But unfortunately, strikeout, throw out, double play. Good job by the defense.
On Soto now. 2 down, nobody on. Fought off foul.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
The pitch. In the air out to center. They get the out on Soto. That is the inning. Nunez gets the call from the pen. He last pitched 2 days ago. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
The left fielder, Taylor Ward.
Swung on, belted. That's back. To the running track, makes the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And another ball. Action in the Mets bullpen. A.J. Minter, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Raley getting cranked up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball, no.
Pitch misses. 3-1. Kicks and deals. Swings through, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
is the catcher to hit, Adley Rutschman. On the ground, right side. On to first. Out. Third out. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. And our score remains 2-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Wells.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets.
The first baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2.
And a good eye there.
Full count.
Check swing at the full count offering. Appeal to third. Did not go.
Well, a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Now, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Next to hit, Luis Robert. The pitch. The punch out there, and there's 2 away.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And now, Francisco Alvarez. 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. On the ground to third. Whips it to Mountcastle, and that is the inning. Mets strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. A.J. Minter.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game, and here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. And the pitch. High in the air, out to right. Soto gets under it. And there's 1 away. And now the right fielder, Jeremiah Jackson. At the belt and fires.
Ball.
Action in the pen down there. Devin Williams up and loosening in the pen. And the pitch. And that's in for a strike. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next pitch misses. 3-2 down. Jordan Westburg waiting on deck for the Orioles. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. One down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. On target, he got it. Nice play.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Next to hit, Jordan Westburg. Holding on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two down, nobody on. This one popped up. Vientos makes the catch, and that is that. Orioles held in check there. They're down 2-1. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. And a pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The pitch. Fly ball to right. Jackson under it. Makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco.
Back to the top of the lineup.
Lindor.
Now up to him, Francisco Lindor. That one just missing inside. And the count is even 2-2. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Number 60 is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. They found a way to just get it by him.
Here's a 1-1. And he swings over the top there.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
And a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Westburg makes the catch, and that'll do it. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. The new pitcher in the game, Devin Williams.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Holliday. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
In the dirt, and the count is 2-2. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the right-hander deals. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And a pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. And the Orioles down to their final out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First two batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Orioles down to their final out. Pete Alonso, the next to hit for the Orioles. 2 outs. That one the other way. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take the series opener here at home.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score.
Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the New York Mets. Boog Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport. Juan Soto. He leads the team and wins above replacement. So most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boog, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year, and that's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff, they always have great things to say about him, and they say the team really looks to him to be one of the on-field leaders day in and day out. Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2-2.
And they'll do it again. 1 out, bases empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. And
That's
another
a ball.
ball.
You got a full count.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. 1 down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. inside ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
And the batter now, Gunnar Henderson. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. And there's a ball. And the righty deals. Runner on the go. And miss. Throw safe.
The designated hitter.
Here's Pete Alonso. Man on second, 2 down. That one fouled off.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And the pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Here in Queens, and towing the slab, Kyle Bradish.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
The batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. And a pitch. Missing inside, and that's ball 2. And here it comes. On the ground at first, and that's just foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Right-hander kick steals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The other way, and foul ball. Two now. That one way inside. Righty delivers. On the ground to third. Westberg. Lindor retired. Here's a Mets lineup now. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these players even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, they step right in and continue with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
There's a strike. You know, you translate on base percentage. It's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. That's down and in. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 outs, base is empty. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2 to count.
2 out, space is empty. On the ground, Westberg throws to first, and Bichette is retired. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
Ward.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one ripped. Big. Catches the leather on the running catch. Here's the center fielder, Colton Cowser. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
The catcher, number 35, Adley.
2 out, space is empty. Here's Adley Rutschman. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 3 up, 3 down inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Citi Field. Bottom half of inning number 2. On Soto now. And a payoff pitch. Puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. Second inning here, no score. The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Line drive. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on the line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now, Brett Beatty. Bradish picks to first. Polanco back in his stomach. Polanco stands at first with 1 out. Double play ball to second, and he can't come up with it. Holiday over to second, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get 2. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least 1.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ward drifts towards it. And that's the 3rd out. Mets strand one. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Late on that fastball.
Oh, just threw that fastball. I am elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just punched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And down on strikes he goes. That's out number two. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
2 outs. This to third, Mauricio. Sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Orioles held in check there, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here in Queens, bottom of the inning, Ronnie Mauricio now.
Ronnie Mauricio.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
1-2 is the count.
Swing and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Tyrone Taylor. Kicks and deals.
2-1.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. Two and one now.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On the ground. Diving stop at first. Throws to Henderson. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Just a beautiful play right there to get it out. He dives to make the stop. Then a nice feed from his knees. Maybe he didn't have time to get up and make that throw before he beats the runner. That's that internal clock working.
So the lineup flips over. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. On a strike. The pitch.
Ball.
Throw. Save. That's a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if he can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
The Mets looking to strike first here in the last half of the third. Next offering is in for a strike. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
Number 3.
And now G1 Bay. Now. Runner takes off in the dirt. No throw. He steals third easily. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Left-hand batter waits.
Ball.
Bo Bichette waiting to hit for the Mets. And now it's filled up.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Taylor on third with 2 out. Ground ball left side. Can't let it cleanly, and the Mets score first. It's 1-0. And no blow for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
1 run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series. Bounce to third. Whips it to first. That's the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 1 and the Orioles nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Soto moving back for him. And it is gone. His 12th of the season. It's 1-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The shortstop takes a ball. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to do better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. A wind in the pitch.
Ball. 2-1.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still wait on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Now a chance for Taylor Ward. Just missed. And a foul ball. Next offering is outside.
Count's full.
outside, and that is ball 4.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two outs. Got it by him for the play. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. All tied 1-1. Back here at Citi Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Juan Soto. The 2-1. And delivers outside.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Three-two now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
Now here is Jorge Polanco. At the belt and fires. Laser. Could be extra bases. Soto around second, heads for third. Coming home. He will score and they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runner in scoring position, no outs. So up next for New York, Brett Beatty. And at second. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Cowser makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and now a wide throw to third.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. The 1-1. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Picks himself up at RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Ronnie Mauricio up now for the Mets. And he deals. And that one missing low. And the right-hander deals. High fly ball down the left field line. Wood racing over to make the catch. The relay throw. Tries to get back and see.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Mets 3 and the Orioles 1. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit. And a 2-1 on the way. And another ball stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Clay Holmes, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Minaya warming up as well. Righty to the plate. A little out front there as he swings through.
After putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across. This is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. And that's ball 4.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
A great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And the pitch. Bounce that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The Orioles down by a pair, and we're at the top of the 5th. Tapped softly on the ground. Alonso tossed to second, back to first, not in time.
Now back, right fielder,
And now the right fielder, Jeremiah Jackson. The pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch. This to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Now back, the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
And now Jordan Westburg. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
2-2.
Two outs. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Orioles 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
And the righty deals.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And he grounds one to the right side. Whips it to Mountcastle. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The left fielder, number 3, Ji-hwan Bae.
And stepping in is the speedy Ji-hwan Bae.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
2-1.
Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Chris Bassett.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now the Mets DH, Bo Bichette. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Bassett with a look to first.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
2-1.
And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a swing and a line drive into right field. Jackson settles under it and makes the catch. 2 down. Oh, the throw is over his head. Lead runner around second. The tag, and they got him. A double play. And a no-no on the bases as he makes the 3rd out at third base. Not good.
Leading off.
Now at the plate, Jackson Holiday. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
Kicks and deals. Late swing, foul to the left.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
High fly ball, right field. Soto gets under it. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And here is Gunnar Henderson. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. In for a strike. It's 2-2. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Hard on the ground at first. And he handles it himself for the out. These 2 offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Pete Alonso, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the 2nd game of the series. The wind of the pitch. And another ball.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. Hammered on the line to the left, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. What a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Nolan McLean is done. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Clay Holmes.
Number 35.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
So 2 down. Taylor Ward digs in now. 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 and 2. Count.
And a pitch. Foul ball still, a 1 and 2 count. Alonso, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the air, right field. Soto gets under it. And that is that. Clean work out of the Mets bullpen there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Orioles 1. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. Liner to second and picked on the hop. And a quick out, number 1.
The first baseman, number 19, Jorge Polanco.
Next, the switch hitting first baseman, Jorge Polanco. Swings through that. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ennis is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Number 60 also getting ready. The wide to kick the pitch. That just misses, and the count is 2 and 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Westberg. And Polanco is out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
2 outs, base is empty. Brett Beatty now at the plate. And a 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-2. That one missed. To the right side. It's in and out of his glove. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Nothing doing for the Mets as the lead remains 3-1. Top of inning number 7 and into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. Good eye right there. That's out to center field. Taylor calls it in, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 35.
So digging in, Adley Rutschman. Righty delivers.
That's a ball. Full count.
The Orioles trailing by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss. 2 out. Digging in, Ryan Mountcastle. To the right side. The throw to first, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Score holds. It's 3-1. here in Queens. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Right-handed reliever. And it's even up.
That's it.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Full count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball 4.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
So, man aboard, Ronnie Mauricio up now for the Mets. Here's a 1-1. Now we're back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. He just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. And here it comes. In the air, right side, Jackson has this one sized up. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Up next is Matt. The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Swing and a ball popped up. Westberg sizes this one up. Nabs it. Throw behind the run and got him doubled off. 1 hit, 1 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mets 3 and the Orioles 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brooks Raley.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now, Jeremiah Jackson.
The right fielder, Jeremiah Jackson.
Here comes a pitch. Falling behind 2-1. This one in the air. Lindor hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Jordan Westberg getting ready to hit. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Outside,
nope, that's outside.
2-1. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking his own and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
The wind of the pitch. And another ball. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Taylor snags it on the run.
Now back, second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2-2.
Swings and misses, and a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing this time around for the O's, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. On to the bottom of the eighth, leading off, Ji-Hwan
The
Bae.
left fielder, Ji-Hwan Bae.
Here's a 2-1. That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So up next, Bobichette. Move over to first, try to keep him close.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. And a pitch. That one fouled off, 2-2. Bae gets his lead at first, nobody out. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Man at first, one away. Right-hander kick steals. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one to first, and it goes just foul. The pitch.
Ball. 2-2.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Jackson hauls it in to end the inning. Mets lead 1, and the score stays 3-1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Kevin Williams.
29 saves on the season, so he's looking for number 30 right here. He's been big for him in the back of that
bullpen. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boo, get back on track. His team needs him.
Next to hit, Pete Alonso. And he deals. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
And the right-hander deals. A little bit
That's the
high.
ball.
And it's 2-1.
2-1.
They're down to their final strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
1 strike away. Two down, nobody on. Just misses with that one.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And that is the ball game.
He's done it again, Bill. That's his 30th save of the year as he puts another game to bed. Sweet dreams, everyone.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the New York Mets. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the New York Mets are in position to sweep this 3-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with a win today.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Kodai Senga. And Sengi, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. And the righty deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And another ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday. Left-hand batter waits, and it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. Stays alive. Next pitch, not close, up high. Ground ball right side. Over to first. Big start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing in plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, you know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day in and day out.
2 out, space is empty. Off the mark there, and the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, out towards right center. Taylor ranging after it, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. Back here at Citi Field. And on the mound now, Zach Eflin. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Bottom of the first. Here's Francisco Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond. And this guy is at the top of the list. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Righty delivers. That one misses, and now 3-2.
Logan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And a 3-2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Ward makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Tyrone Taylor.
Well, Boog, I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it. And if he does, I think even you are going to be really impressed because he can really impact the game with his wheels, and you like guys that can score. He's definitely able to do that.
The pitch. That misses, and now 3-1. Righty to the plate. Here's a high chopper. Whips it to Mountcastle, and he's out.
Batting 3, the designated hitter.
Bichette up to the dish. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground, out to short. Henderson over to first in time. And that ends the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Scoreless after one. Back here in Queens, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. The pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Kicks and deals. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now it's going to be Taylor Ward.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And he deals. And that one hit to first. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down at the top of the second.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Colton Cowser.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. Second inning here, no score. The 1-1 is fouled off. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time.
Okay.
2 outs. Hit in the air, left field. Bay under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. The wind and the pitch. Out to center. Ward drifts towards it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. The ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. 1 out, base is empty. And that skips in the dirt. Next offering in there for a strike. And now 2-2. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Jackson going back, bangs off the wall. The throw into second, and he's got a double.
He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first row to bucket.
And next for the Mets, Brett Beatty. And it's second. That one ripped, but foul. On a line out towards center. He's got it. 2 away.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
So digging in, Francisco Alvarez. The pitch. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. The Mets looking to strike first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And another ball.
2-2.
Up the middle, Henderson. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Number 35.
It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Swung on, belted. Takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Man at second.
Ball 2.
It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. And they get it in quickly. 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
He needed out one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Jeremiah Jackson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Kicks and fires. And a count 1-2. Top of the 3rd, no score. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. In the air, out towards left center. Bay under it. Squeezes it. Here comes the runner from 3rd. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And it's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner 3rd, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Jordan Westburg now at the plate. Swings and misses, struck him out.
It becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. But Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Right-hander kicks, deals. And another ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go right through there. Got him. Third out, and that ends the frame. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 1 and the Mets nothing. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, Ronnie Mauricio now.
The third baseman, Ronnie Mauricio.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting down. The center fielder.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Tyrone Taylor. And here it comes. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
At the belt and fires. Squirts away a little bit. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Got him! And 1 away.
Well, they clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing. Just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
Right through there for a strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And stepping in is the speedy G1 Bay. The pitch. Ripped on a line. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away now.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Obashek gets a chance to hit. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
The Mets trailing by a run here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And a swing and a miss. Here comes a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Pitch misses outside, and it's 3-2. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 left for the Mets. They still trail 1-0. Back here at Citi Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Gunnar Henderson. And a pitch. Little chopper rolls foul.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's Pete Alonso. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. One down, base is empty. And he walked him.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles. The 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
3-1 now. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Grounder might be 2. The throw to second, and that's 2. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Orioles 1 and the Mets nothing. Back here in Queens, here's Juan Soto.
The right fielder, Juan Soto.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Another 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. And another ball.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Oh, look at the stop. From his backside. Nicely done for the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Jorge Polanco. Next offering is in for a strike. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. Look at him working hard out there.
2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Brett Beatty will hit next. The pitch. Bounce to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now that.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
2 outs, runner at first. Francisco Alvarez digs in now. That to right. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We played 4. It's the Orioles 1 and the Mets nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser.
The center fielder, Colton Cowser.
And a pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Boo, you have any memorable hit-by pitches yourself? Maybe high school, college?
No, but I almost did get decapitated by a foul ball at Old Tiger Stadium. And ball 4 to aboard.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
And next for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
Right through there for a strike. And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, it's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Now it's the right fielder, Jeremiah Jackson. 2 on, 1 out. This one backs to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. A massive home run. His 9th homer of the year. It's 4-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Already 3 runs across in the frame, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me. That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because Wordle.
That one ripped. In 1 hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Now batting, Henderson.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Sean Manaea.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work to handle. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball. 2-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
2-2.
Got it. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Orioles get 3 on this long ball. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Ronnie Mauricio. The 1-1. Good eye in that spot. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Tyler Wells, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Bassett getting loose as well. Next pitch is outside.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got it by him for the K.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike. 3
Not
balls,
close
1
with
strike.
that one, and that's ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Inside ball 4.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So let's see how much longer they let him go.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Zach Eflin done for the night, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Coming on for the Orioles, Tyler Wells.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Taylor over at first with 1 away. Righty delivers. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. That's down and in.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Left-hand batter waits. That one not close. Full count 3-2. Bo Bichette waiting for a turn at the plate. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that'll do it. Mets lead one. They're down 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. The wind of the pitch. Swings through that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That one is absolutely belted, and it gets into the corner, but it's foul. The lefty fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Digging in, Taylor Ward. Polanco takes it himself. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Colton Cowser.
2 outs, base is empty. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. 2 down, nobody on. In the dirt, and the count's even at 2. Got him swinging. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They lead 4-0. Back here at Citi Field, and now the DH, Bo Bichette. The pitch.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Right-handed reliever. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Juan Soto now.
The right fielder, Juan Soto.
Clips the outside corner. Going to count 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Righty to the plate.
Oh.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. His righty-lefty splits there. Two outs. Wouldn't chase that time. past him. That's a strikeout. Mets go down quickly. They trail it here 4-0. Back here in Queens, we go to the top of the 7th. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. Here's a 1-1. Fought off foul. The Y to kick the pitch. And that's outside. Action in the Mets bullpen. Luke Weaver appears to be getting loose. Nunez also getting ready. Kicks and deals. And now it's filled up. Now a fly ball to right center. Sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out.
Now the first baseman,
Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit.
Mountcastle.
And another ball.
2-1.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Two. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Back there, going, gone. His 4th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 5-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now the right fielder, Jeremiah Jackson. Next offering is in for a strike. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Out to short. Lindor throws to first in time.
The batter, the third baseman, Jordan Westberg.
So the lineup flips over. Jordan Westberg, the next to hit for the Orioles. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's not coming back. A solo shot. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 6-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. On some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Clay Holmes comes on now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Holliday. Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2. Two outs. And he dodges that fastball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor moving under it. He makes the grab. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now here is Brett Beatty. And a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. The Orioles up big in this one here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball.
2-2.
And the pitch. The punch out there. Now 2 out.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
The pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
1-2.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. A little bit high, and the count is 2-2.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. The big righty strikes out the side. Down in order go the Mets. They still find themselves down 6-0. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson. That one misses. And now 3 balls and a strike.
You know, these Orioles, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Henderson checks his swing. Appeal down to 3rd. Did not go.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Man at first, Pete Alonso, the next to hit for the Orioles. The Orioles up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. He made him pay for that one, and they boost their lead. It's 8-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Taylor Ward. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. And he deals. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Bay going back. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. And here it comes. And another ball. Strike on the inside corner.
Okay.
Still only one out here in the inning. One down, base is empty. And a base hit right there.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Now at the plate, Adley Rutschman. Right through there for a strike. Up and in, now 2-2.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And the right-hander deals.
Ball. Count full.
Cowser, the base runner at first with one out. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Bay puts it away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Two outs. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now 3-1. Bounced up the middle. They get the force. And that is the third out of the inning. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning. It's now an 8-0 game. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Here comes a pitch. Swings through that. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Andrew Kittredge, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. At the belt and fires. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. 7 in a row by way of the K.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
So the batting order turns over, and now it's Frankie Lindor. The pitch.
That's a ball.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Caught him looking for the K.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
2 outs, base is empty. Ji-Hwan Bae up now for the Mets, and the righty deals. Swinging a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on.
2-2.
That's 9 in a row. Nothing doing for the Mets. Still 8-0. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Jeremiah Jackson. And that one is lifted in the air. Soto going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, third baseman,
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. The pitch. Down the middle for a strike. And it's 1-2. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. That one drifts inside.
3-2.
And they'll do it again. And a pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday. The pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Lindor. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Orioles 8 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Bo Bichette. Foul ball. And a pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch. Struck him out. 10 straight strikeouts. And that's history, as he has matched the big league record for consecutive strikeouts in a single game.
Oh, this is something really special, Boo. I mean, just very cool to witness. Pretty awe-inspiring. And even with strikeouts happening at such a high rate in the sport, to run through 10 straight professional hitters and not allow a single one to put the ball in play, that's something else. Left-hand hitter waits.
Just missed. The Mets with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. Just missed.
He's really tightened up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And there it is. It's 11 consecutive strikeouts. History on display. What a moment. So last chance for the Mets. Next to hit, Jorge Polanco. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. They're down to their final strike.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
The Mets down to their final strike. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles take this one in a blowout.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
8-0 is how this one ends as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.